The Jolly Rodger Show Rod by AMT coming up next on What's in the Box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in this box?
What's in the box?
Ahoy, mateys! Are you ready for another wonderful What's in the Box with AMT's Jolly Rodger? Okay. So here we have another great, weird show rod type car, and as you can see, it's got this interesting skeleton figure inside, and it's based on the old Beverly Hillbillies pickup truck. So now, without further ado, let's go deep under sea and check out what's in the box. Arr! Avast me hearties, here we are in the deep underseas, where we're going to look at the Jolly Rodger. And I'm not going to talk like that through the whole video. Alright, but here we go. So, I've looked at this kit a few times. Kind of like it, not sure when I'm going to build it. But this is the Jolly Rodger. And as you can see, it shares the same kind of engine as the Granny's hot rod from the Beverly Hillbillies car. Quite a simple kit. But what's nice with this one is it has this big full-out frame to it with a two-piece differential and the little exhaust pipes split into 6, which is quite interesting. A dropped front axle and springs. And of course you get the skeleton there. And it says a custom made, custom upholstery. Gift wrapping papers are available today in hundreds of unusual colors and patterns. Check around the house for scraps of gift wrapping with interesting designs and set them aside with your hobby equipment. The next time you're building a model, check these scraps. Are any of the designs suitable for custom carpeting or seat covers? Some patterns may even be adapted for vinyl roofs or exterior body panels. That's a real 60s thing to say. Now there's decals that will do that for you, as well as flocking. But anyway, there we have our big rear tires going on there, front and rear tires. It's quite cool. And of course we get into the most interesting stuff. Now again, this is the Oldsmobile radiator shell from the Beverly Hillbillies car, which was a 23 Oldsmobile, or somewhere in there. Olds actually made a truck in 1919, so you could say that as well. But it's got the Granny hot rod bits with the hood with the louvers in it and whatnot, as well as the seats, and a half fender to glue onto the back. Firewall. The only thing that's different from this and the Granny is, of course, the skeleton figure and the pirate ship back, which is sort of a scaled down pirate ship. Don't ask me the scale on that. And of course you get a dinghy in the back. Arr. And you can do some rigging in there. And you get a mast for the front. And of course all the bits for your little pirate ship. Which is a very, very interesting and very strange kind of model. And of course that's why we like it here at Monster Hobbies. Okay, so let's start off with this. This is of course our front fenders, and it's got the torn, ripped up carpet in there from the Beverly Hillbillies car, as well as all the hot rod pieces, headrests and little parachutes and pedals, front engine timing cover and mount, seat headrests. Quite a bit of good detail even underneath. It's pretty smooth. Alright. They also give you all these little flags for nautical nonsense. Of course, the Jolly Rodger at the bottom. And you cut these out and fold them on the little dots, and you wrap them around masts and posts. Now we get into the chrome. And it appears that I must open the chrome. So we get out the old trusty Scout pocket knife from 1986. I'm going way back. And we need to sharpen it. But before we sharpen it, we'll try to cut through this plastic. Would have had better luck just to chew it. But anyway, there's our chrome. Our good old chrome. And as you can see, you got these very nice American style mag wheels on there. And the classic windshield and little lantern. A horn, your exhaust headers, and of course the pipes that go through the actual hood. And yes, quite a lot of good bits. And a second lantern in there. These are all your exhaust or your fuel injection intake manifold stacks, which go into there. They're right there. And now let's take a look at the Jolly Rodger. And you can see some terrific detail, especially in the sides here. Sort of a repeating pattern. A nice wood grain with little breaks for your wood planks. Of course, this could be somebody's first attempt at building a ship model. It all depends on you, of course. And there we have our skeleton, the driver. There we go. And the little steering wheel. Kind of a interesting pose. Then we have some anchors to stop you. And of course the little cannons that go on top of the ship. And a bunch of the masts and other posts. And here's some more for the boat aspect to our vehicle. There of course is the deck with the little places where most of the people hid in. I'm not sure what they are. They're vents for underneath the deck, of course. And some more bits and pieces. And there's the stern of the ship. And as you can see, it's got some nice little seahorses in there. It's nice detail on it. Yes, bits and pieces. Some of the pulleys. And then that brings us to the other side of the boat. Okay, much the same. Basically, left hand, right hand. So here we get our little dinghy on the back. It's got a mold mark right there. You're going to need your number 16 hobby blade in the top of the dinghy. And the folded up rigging. Be interesting to see somebody make opened up sails on it, which I guess you could do with some cloth. But of course you can see lots of nice ribbing detail on the bottom of the boats. Looks like the real thing, only smaller, so they say. And then you got your transmission here as well. This of course is a stick shift transmission. And we've got our rear differential, which is the actual vintage Oldsmobile rear axle from the Beverly Hillbillies kit. And there's the grill insert for the Beverly Hillbillies. So you could actually, if you're not really too excited about this big chrome waffle grill right there, you could actually substitute with the stock grill, which should fit in like that. That's up to you, of course. And we also have the waffle grill reverse pattern, which go on the back of that big grill. Fuel tank is separate, and there's your side louvered hoods with the holes in it for those exhaust ports. Then we have our tires, which I'll leave those in the bag, but they're quite a nice Goodyear tire. Big ones and small ones. And there's the pleated front seats. Very nice detail in there. Then we get our full frame, the Oldsmobile style, from 23. And then it's front springs and the timing belt. Fan belt, whatever you want to say. Say it. And our wheel backs, which you will have to take these spines out to make them into the cups, or the wheel backs. And for some reason, I have a extra tire in here, which I don't think is part of the kit. It looks like I sanded this off, so something out of my collection that just managed to get in the box. All right, me hearties. And that will conclude our deep sea adventures with the Jolly Rodger.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode of What's in the Box, me hearties. And if you'd like to make a creepy contribution to our video channel, please check it out on our YouTube page. In the banner, there's a little Facebook icon, so just click there and you can make a contribution. And now, if you would like to see some of the other videos in our series, please check them out here and here. And if you would like to enter our Build a Monster contest but you don't know much about it, well, check out the video from 2016 right here, and then visit us on Facebook for more. And until next time, like and subscribe right here and click that notification bell, and we will help you have a happy model building experience. Haha!